right, welcome back to the action in our third matchup of the day, featuring the Lower Richland High School team against the Camden High School squad. I am Big Cliff, here with you at the third annual Red Fox Showcase, sitting alongside Brandon Pearson. Brandon, this matchup features two squads that haven't been having the greatest of seasons, but feels like both squads see this as an opportunity to kind of grow and get better. What are you anticipating? What do you think the matchup is going to look like as we have an early turnover, steal by number 12, and all the way, Alex Atkinson.
Anxious to see how Camden plays. I know they're known for their football prowess, so I want to see how they do on the hard way.
Yeah, the Bulldogs come into this one again, disappointing season, but still some hopes with a long season remaining, coming in at 4-7. And the Lower Richland squad, they come in with a record of 1-7 right now. The Diamond Hornets.
It's the first.
Airballs that one. Alex Atkinson, the 6'7" junior, definitely looks the part. We'll see what he's able to do. Diamond Hornets are head coached by JoJo English, former professional player.
Rebound by Macklin, brings it up court.
Out of bounds. Diamond Hornets ball. As we take a look at something simple as the uniforms, does that make a difference to you as a player, who your team is sponsored by?
It matters what the shoes I wear, the brand of shoes.
Okay. So you see that LR, Lower Richland, is Jordan brand team. That's where Camden is an Under Armour squad. Good elevation and follow through. Number 23, Macquarie Gleam.
Their jerseys are Under Armour, but they're wearing a mixed bag of shoes, looks like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Around the world, number 2, Quandre Wilson. Good block by number 1, Overton. Charge.
No,
Excuse me, got the block.
Yeah.
Foul is on Jeremiah Orange, his first, team's first. Quandre Wilson going to the line.
Headed to the line, as you heard the announcer saying in the background. Quandre Wilson headed to the line, shooting 2.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 1, Arturo Overton, and number 4, Mario James.
Does appear that the LR squad is in uniform, not just up top but down bottom. I guess that may be a little bit more reflective of coach. Got an old school coach. Go a little more old school with some of the traditions.
First one we've seen today. Jump ball, good defense.
Jump ball.
Possession arrow favors the Diamond Hornets. So it's coming back down. About 12 minutes left in the half. Got a tie score, 4-4. Camden Bulldogs taking on the LR Diamond Hornets. Big three.
3 point.
Number 5, Carmelo Doby.
Doby with the rebound.
Almost. Good hands.
With the floater. He gets it.
Amari Simon. Where are you with the long sleeve versus the short sleeve versus just the wife beater underneath?
I wear sleeves. I play in sleeves. So
Long or short?
long sleeve.
Okay. I sweat too much for that. I'm passed out. Got several substitutions coming in for the Camden squad. They are head coached by Sterling Council.
That's a good name.
Sterling.
Sterling Council. Sounds like a lawyer.
Basket by Alex Atkinson.
Alex Atkinson with the layup.
Camden playing with some good pace now. Let's see if they're able to get into the set. Open three, missed it short.
Couldn't get the putback.
Coming back the other way. Camden's played some competitive ball this year. Most of their losses seem to be within 10 points, with several being less than 3 points. Their first one, a couple of losses. The only blowout they seem to have lost was to Brooklyn Casey back before the holidays.
Israel Macklin.
Good contested shot there.
And we got a timeout.
We'll take a timeout alongside them. Be back in just a moment with the action with 10:02 left in the first half. The score is 11-6. Camden, Bulldogs up. You know those national sports shows that only talk about the big national teams and never give your local Carolina teams or players any coverage? Yeah, we're not one of those. The all-new Carolina Sports Talk is your home for your favorite local sports news. Hosted by yours truly, Big Cliff, let's talk about the latest events in sports each week directly in the heart of the Carolinas. Check us out as a part of Crux Media, located wherever podcasts are available.
Ooh, good
Active
steal.
hands, yes.
Arturo Overton.
Out of bounds, coming back the other way.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 5, Shiv Brown.
Good hands.
Foul is on Nicoya Sweetenberg.
Matthew Butler heading to the line.
Second. Matthew Butler going to the line, shooting 2.
Misses the first. And misses the second. They get the offensive rebound. And they keep possession. Oh, that was. Oh.
Foul is on Jordan Hunter, his first, team's third.
It's always interesting to see the different level of activity with your coaches. If you notice, coaching is good follow through.
Basket by LaQuare Green.
Quare Green over here with the 2-pointer, but you've got some coaches who just kind of sit down and let the floor generals handle it. Like you see Coach English hadn't barely gotten up out of his seat the entire game, as opposed to Camden's coach, who is up and moving and active, calling timeout here as we take a break from action. But just the level of action or level of activity with the coaches to see how much, they're putting the responsibility on the players to go out there and play.
Timeout Camden.
I like that.
30
Sit down and let them play tight. You don't need all that running up and down and yelling.
There's a coach that I had the opportunity, I won't call him out just in case he listens and checks out the broadcast. Every other call, not even every other, just about every call, every possession, he had something that he was complaining. He was literally running out to half court. Several times he was on the court. Complaining, just kind of pleading his case with regards to what calls were being called, which ones weren't. It felt almost as if he had more attention given to the referees and what they should have been doing as opposed to coaching. Exactly, and the players themselves. And so they ended up, they ended up winning the game. But it's just interesting to see how different some coaching strategies can be.
Now we got Coach English on his feet.
Even though he wasn't able to hit the shot, the activity paid off for him, and he's heading to the line. Number 10.
Foul is on Ethan Hayes, his first, team second.
Amon Jefferson.
Nicoya Sweetenberg to the line, shooting 2.
Wrong team.
Number 10 for the Camden team. Sweetenberg. A little roster malfunction. Teamwork makes the dream work. A little activity with the whistles on this.
Sweetenberg, his second, team's fourth.
Goes from the line after getting fouled to committing the foul. Got a player, a little Blood in the mouth.
He's going to the training area, the back. Okay. This is
Foul is on Alex Atkinson. His first.
a loose ball foul. Number 12.
For Lower Richland, number 1, Arturo
Alex
Overton,
Atkinson.
and number 15, Matthew Butler.
So Lower Richland with the trap. Put back
Basket by
Jordan Hunter.
Hunter.
Hunter on the loose ball. Charge. He's going the other way.
Offensive
Good effort.
foul on Quandre Wilson. His first, team's fifth. Checking in for Lower Richland, number 12, Alex Atkinson.
Good ball movement by LR. Got to pay it off with a shot, though. Like that. Good ball movement on the Camden side.
By Terrence Stratford. Checking in for Camden, number 1, Israel Macklin. And number 13, Jordan Hunter.
Macklin for 3.
Point basket.
As he looks over at the LR bench with a smile.
Because it came from back to the...
The ball
never
did.
did.
Yeah.
Good board by number 10, Amon Jefferson.
So here we have again this third game here at the Red Fox Showcase, the third annual, and this third game is another 10-point game.
Basket by Shiv Brown.
Shiv Brown with the layup on the fast break. LR saying we're not out of it yet.
Only down by 8. 5 minutes left in this first half. Up and under, number 2.
Quandre says, you might be.
Three by number 1, Arturo Overton.
Wakefield Jones.
Looking like sporting the claw braids.
He got the Pusha T's, straight backs. All he needs is a pair of black Air Force Ones.
In there. Puts me in the mind of good move, Marcus Lattimore, former South Carolina running back who had street backs for a long time.
Basket by Jordan Hunter.
Good outlet pass, good fake, and the putback.
Basket by
Number 5, Ship Brown.
I like this pace.
Right.
Yes, he did, ma'am. Yes, he did.
He did walk, in fact. So the quick pace like this, who do you think it benefits more? Is it more for the Diamond Hornets or you think the Bulldogs? Offensive foul.
It seems like it's benefiting Lower Richland right now.
Swedenberg, his third.
Cut the lead down to 7.
Team 6.
If they can, convert this, 5 points, he's right there. Oh, high, just a little high. Just a little high. But they're moving the ball good. They're getting to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Tough shot.
Just short. Outlet got help.
And the jam.
Slam of Jammer. Number 15, Matthew Butler.
Well, showtime. That's what I'm here for.
One of the things that I've seen in this second half of the first half, that Camden seems to be doing a little bit more movement without the ball. That the players away from the ball are doing a little bit more movement to try to get open and get themselves in a better position. Let's see how Laura Richland is able to either recover and or adjust with that. So take a timeout alongside them on the floor. 19-24. Camden up. Back to the action. Calling out his play. Calling for a screen. Got a mismatch.
Blocking in the turnover.
Might want to make a request out.
Still a 5-point game. That's right, yeah.
So he's got a scripture written on his sneakers. Shout out to number 15, Amari Simon. You ever wrote on your sneakers?
No.
Big three rims out. Over the back.
Good hustle, though.
Yeah, good hustle. call on the ref,
Fouls
though.
on Donovan Brown, his first, team 7.
Checking in over with the Camden squad. We got number 2, Quandre Wilson, coming back in.
Jeremiah Orange going to the line, shooting a 1-and-1.
Camden is in the bonus, so heading to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. We've got number 2, Jeremiah Orange, the 5'8" junior point guard. Coming back down to the LR side.
Good hustle by Atkinson to cause that turnover.
Coming up on the 1 minute mark.
Wow.
Call for the block. Try to get in position, was just a little bit late.
Fouls on Nabari Gleam, his first, team's 4th. Quandre Wilson going to the line, shooting 2. Checking in for Camden, number 20, Jordan Krim.
It's interesting, Brandon, how this is our 3rd year doing the tournament here, out here at the home of the Red Foxes, and just how much great talent that we've had here through the years. We talked about having met and interacted with the detective, and just how some of these young men now are the future of what America's going to behold in college basketball moving forward. It's just a privilege to be alongside you and just, again, to witness so much great talent here in the state of South Carolina.
Privilege is all mine. Yes, indeed.
Well, as we're winding up, about 40 seconds left here. Be interesting to see. Good move. Can't pay it off with the bucket.
Another damage.
Called another foul. Heading back down to the Lower Richland side.
Uh-oh.
Open 3 is short. Outlet pass, 3 seconds. And that is the half. So we're moving into this. Got the score.
Camden 26.
Camden 26 and LR 19. We'll be back with you in just one moment at the start of second half. We are back with the second half action in our third game of today's matchups here at Hartsville High School, our third annual Red Fox Showcase. It's your man Big Cliff, host of Carolina Sports Talk, sitting alongside Brandon Pearson, Crux Media. Brandon, the first half was a really kind of closely contested, not maybe so much as the score may reflect, but definitely some good basketball between these two. Maybe not as proud of the record, but still very hungry and determined teams. Second half action, what do you expect to see as far as while we're down here on the LR end, offensively, what can they do? What are the keys of the game to pull this one out?
I expect to see more from Alex Atkinson. And also on the Camden side, Israel Macklin. I think he's going to try to take over.
With the three, misses it short.
Foul is on Quandre Wilson, his second, team's first.
Good full court pressure coming in, number 15, Matthew Butler. Good fluid feet. Misses it short. It looks like a designed clear out to give him that one-on-one opportunity. That was a leverage foul right there. We got some 2-on-2 action happening with Quandre Wilson being fouled by number 2, Jeremiah Orange. One of the things that if you look there just now, Wilson, the leverage I mentioned, he was low down as he was getting ready to block him down into the post. We'll have to see how Orange is able to recover. Little push off. Macklin misses that one as we come back down to the LR side.
Like I said, Macklin trying to take over.
Big three.
Laquari Green, number 23. Macklin.
Count the basket by Israel Macklin.
Listen, I
don't want to say I was right.
I'm not a soothsayer, but
Foul is on Laquari.
Say something soothing.
Not a soothsayer. But I'm
Israel Macklin.
I'm 3 for 3 coming out of the half. 3 for 3. Now we need that. Now if Alex does his thing,
You're just holding all the keys.
Yep.
I got the keys.
Yep. Major key alert.
That might have to be a sounder on the Carolina Sports Talk. Available wherever you get your podcasts for free 99, as some may say.
Yeah. And Macklin
Converts
gets
to
the
3-point.
and one. Now they're up by 8.
Checking in for Camden, number 13, Jordan Hunter.
Yeah, you can't hold your hand on him that entire time.
Foul is on Ty Lee, his first, team's second.
Shib with 3.
3-point basket.
Shib
by
Brown.
Shib Brown.
Pretty shot, too. Good defense. Able to spin out of it.
Alex with the block. The
Good
turnover.
interception. Backwards.
Basket by Quandre Wilson.
Quandre Wilson with the circus shot.
Good step back.
Way to finish.
Basket by
Mario James, number 4. Definitely good step back.
Still a 5-point game.
A lot of time left, just over 12:35 to go. And that's where spacing is important as we get this fast break opportunity. Good hands. It's fouled on the way down. But that's why spacing is important. He went to make a good pass, but because there were too many players in that one area, they weren't sure where it was supposed to be going. So got to be mindful of that when they're down there in the paint.
Butler, and for Camden, number 12, Terrence Stratford. Foul is on Shib Brown, his first, team's fifth. Jordan Crim to the line, shooting 2. Checking in for Camden,
Jordan Crim
10,
hits the first of the 2.
Sweetenberg, and for Lower Richland, number 12, Alex Atkinson.
Sweetenberg coming in for Camden and Atkinson back in for Lower Richland. And he hits both. Love to see it.
A little late on the defense, but Mario James able to get the 2-pointer.
Very nice. Quandre Wilson.
On Mario James, his second, team 6. Quandre Wilson going to the line, shooting 2. Checking in for Lower Richland, number 5, Shib Brown.
Here's the second.
Man, it's up to a 7-point game.
Kind of looked a little clear of all ball here, but there are 2 officials who felt differently. So
Foul is on Quandre Wilson, his third.
Yeah, they haven't been wrong all day. So
Team's third, Mario James to the
Quandre
line.
feels a little differently as he's communicating and talking with the ref. Mario James heading to the line.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 32, Ethan Mays.
and this is the second.
Can't secure the rebound. Coming back down to Camden side. Ooh, good pass. Travel. It's actually only the second or third of the game, though, right?
Maybe second.
Yeah.
Good pass. And finish.
They are all over them defensively, though. One of the things I liked about that is as he gathered that pass, didn't take the necessity to bounce it. Too often you see the big guys get the ball down low and want to take a bounce or do anything. That just gives your defender an extra half second to get up on you. He took the ball, went straight back at it, and although he missed the shot, favorably ended up for his teammate. So I love to see it.
Good save.
Twelve's length down there is really kind of reflecting for them in all these multiple chances.
Yep.
Multiple possessions.
Foul is on Jordan Crux, his first.
And in what seems like forever, the ball is still
Down here with the LR Diamond Hornets.
We got Macklin coming back into the game.
Foul? Yeah.
Wow. This must be some kind of a record.
Playing a little quick game of 21 down here. That's all. Teams 21.
21.
In and out.
Wow. Couldn't make the second one, and they get the ball again.
Camden's approaching almost 3 minutes without an offensive possession. Yet another offensive rebound. If he had called travel just now.
That 3 minutes without an offensive possession for Camden also meant 3 minutes without scoring for Lower Richland.
Absolutely. And although they went that long without it, it's almost like
it was all for nothing.
Exactly. Because they're still sitting at a 6-point lead with 10 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the second half.
A few missed free throws, a couple of turnovers, a couple of fouls.
As a coach, can you live with that, not having an opportunity to come down offensively to extend your lead if you are not, in fact, giving up any points?
Well, you
Checking in for Lower Richland.
are happy about the effort because they got a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of steals, and then they caused a lot of fouls. So, yeah, but this is something you got out of it.
Checking in for Camden, number 2, Quandre Wilson.
Camden coming with the full pressure, but allowing LR to set up into their set. Heading back the other way. They call 5 seconds?
Yeah.
The length right there. Yep.
The length right there on the block.
Got another steal. Look like a lot of contact, but they're letting it play.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 15, Matthew Butler.
Nice jump hook, but he can't get it to go.
The pretty shots, they're just not dropping.
Yeah, he's been, even on his free throws, in and out on the free throws, missed the close layups, and then to cap it off, he got blocked on that other possession. So,
Along with that, which kind of looked like a foul, but again, they let it play. What do you think? What do you attest that to? Is it more along the lines of ball rotation? Is it just kind of not a friendly rim to consistently have it kind of going in and out and not dropping for him?
some days you have it, some days you don't.
Left-handed Jay.
Foul is on Alex Atkinson, his third. Team's 8th.
That's tough.
Checking in for Camden,
And Atkinson
number
has
20,
his third
Jordan
foul.
Krim. Carmelo Doby to the line.
Carmelo Doby
shooting a 1-and-1.
shooting a 1-and-1. Misses the first.
Got to move those feet. Just roll Macklin on the defense, but got blown by a little bit, not moving his feet just enough.
Nice layup.
And one.
Count the
Shiv
basket
Brown.
by Shiv Brown. Foul is on Carmelo Doby, his second, team 7th. Shiv Brown to the line, shooting the and 1.
And he converts. And 1. It's been a 5-point game for the longest. Now it's a 4-point game.
4-point game with 8 minutes and 17 seconds left. $18 fouls for Laura Richland, 7 on the Camden side. Travel. Third of the game for both teams. See a little more pressing.
And that was one of the things that you said the last, a couple plays ago about getting the ball and bouncing it as opposed to just going straight up. So now we got a 2-point game.
Still anybody's game. 7 minutes and 42 seconds left. We'll take a timeout.
Timeout Camden is a 30-second
See you
timeout.
in just one moment.
Foul is on Matthew Butler, his first, team's 9th.
Doby hits the first.
Checking in for Camden, number 13, Jordan Hunter.
And the second. Lead back up to 4. Camden has definitely increased. Ooh, nice up and under, same team. Foul down low. Let's see if this opportunity at the line for Alex Atkinson can help him to get C2 go down and get that momentum rolling so he can kind of wake it up a little bit offensively. Leave it short.
Checking in for Lower Richland, Macquarie Green. And for Camden, Amari Simon.
And long the second. Travel.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 15, Matthew Butler.
See, and in that instance, it didn't work in his favor. You talked about how trying to throw it off of the players so often, and so many people have seen it. If you take, that seems like it would be almost a last resort. If he just took an extra half of a second to look up, he had at least one, possibly another two, second player rather, in position to be able to throw the ball to, as opposed to trying to throw it to the feet, and ended up in a turnover, foul, and now an opportunity to go down now by another one and possibly another 2 at the end of this. So definitely want to kind of keep your eyes up and look for your teammate, and then if the only instance is to bounce it off of somebody else, knock it then. This is the second.
I don't know why.
Turn around and point it as if it's out on them. Sir, it's very much out on you. They're not around. LR down by 5. Camden approaching, looking to extend the lead. Turn around by Jay Quandre Wilson will not go. Coming back. Now it's heading down. Camden's defensive intensity the second half has made it incredibly hard for LR to get in any kind of rhythm. Even in that series where they held the ball for what appeared to be almost 3 minutes of actual gameplay, they weren't able to get any points simply because of that consistent pressure, the movement that Camden has defensively, and just keeping them disoriented or discombobulated, if you would. Hits the first.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 1, Arturo Overton.
Cutting the lead down to 3. Let's see if the intensity on Lower Richland's end defensively can kind of prohibit Camden, get a stop, and cut further into this lead. There we go, just like that. Straight in and with the bucket. Number 15, Matthew Butler.
Wow, I didn't know. Wow, that was good play.
"13 just showing his strength, Jordan Hunter. Got a little bit of a mismatch, smaller player underneath you. You body him and make him do what you want him to do.
Yes, indeed.
Can't tell you how many times down low I would get somebody on my back, but nah, you're going for a ride. Come on, bro.
Hey.
Yo.
Timeout, Lower Richland.
I couldn't help it.
It is what it is. And as we take a full timeout, we'll pause alongside. 41-42, 1-point action. Camden up top. We'll be back in just one moment. Jordan Hunter at the line, shooting 2.
This is the first.
Yeah. Still a 1-possession game. Max on the second. 43-41, Camden up. LR looking to tie or take the lead on this possession. Heading to the line. Now, in a crucial situation like this, again, plenty of time, but you want to hit your free throws. Take your time and contribute to your team.
Foul is on Quandre Wilson, his 4th, team's 10th. Macquarie Lee going to the line, shooting 2.
Got both teams in the double bonus heading forward. The remainder of the game.
And here's the first. And this is the second.
With the big jam. Number 1, Israel Macklin. Oh, out of bounds, coming back down here to the Camden side. If you're Camden, I see the benefits of playing your regular set, but also you want to slow the ball down and take as much clock as you can just to kind of deflate the ball, if you would. Minimum of 3 to 4 passes per play. Travel. 5th of the game.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 12.
Alex Atkinson had a blow, but he's coming back now. I think they missed him down low in the middle.
Shit, Brown.
Big old bucket by Alex Atkinson.
Wow. It's a good shot.
Ooh, the big block by number 13, Jordan Hunter.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 1, Arturo Overton.
Got a close one here with 3:39. Camden Bulldogs up on top, 45-44 over the Lower Richland Diamond Hornets. This is the 3rd annual Red Fox. Red Fox Showcase, 3rd matchup of the day. Still got 2 games remaining with number 9 Hartsville taking on number 6 Conway. And then our marquee game of the afternoon, number 1 Wilson taking on number 3 Lancaster. 2 great games remaining. We've had some really great action all morning and all afternoon so far today. So excited to see the remainder, how this one here plays out, and even those last 2 games that we are really, really looking forward to as being some good games.
If it gives it to you, you take it. And now they have the lead.
Arturo Overton.
If they give you the 3, you better take it.
And just like that, they've got the lead. It's a different disposition. And now Camden, you see them kind of trying to get back into the groove of their game. Air ball here. Oh, slips.
That's something. I don't know what it is. It's something.
It's something, definitely. It's something. I don't know what, but it's something.
The other team just get the ball.
Just here you go.
Yeah.
His first. Jordan Hunter to the line, shooting the double bonus.
Ain't no other way to put it.
Yeah, you're just not supposed to do that and then be able to keep possession of the ball. So. Misses the first.
Leaves it short on the rim.
Checking in for Camden, number 12, Terrence Stratford.
Got a sub coming in for the shooter.
Checking in for Camden,
Number 20, Jordan Krim.
Krim.
Jordan Krim, pardon. Pretty shot by Arturo Overton.
Arturo gave him the lead, and now he's extending it. He's hungry.
Let's go. I got this. Active hands. Refs letting them play a little bit.
Shador Sanders brings it up. Oh, my bad. That's Jordan Krim.
Timeout on the floor.
Timeout, Camden. This is a full timeout.
As they take the full timeout, we will too. Under 2 minutes in the action. Lower Richland taking the lead, 49-46 over Camden. We'll be back in just a moment. Back to the action after the timeout. Camden looking to close this 3-point lead, or cut into the 3-point lead. Active hands on the LR, gets a steal. And they're calling a foul, bringing it in. Team's in the bonus, so he'll be headed to the line shooting 2.
His fifth.
And he has fouled out of the game.
Oh, wow.
Arturo Overton to the line, shooting the double bonus. Checking in for Camden, number 12, Terrence Stratford.
He should be happy he's not at North Carolina A&T right about now.
What do they do when players foul out?
They play a song by an artist called Maceo. That's entitled "Go Sit Down," and it's a raucous occasion. You can Google it on YouTube. Well, not Google it, but go on YouTube and see if you can find out.
Google it on YouTube. But it's interesting to see how many, just the culture at different gyms. You know, the home field, or home court advantage is a real thing. And so there's some gyms, especially collegiately, that you go to that you lose. You don't want to lose there. You want to win everywhere you go, but you really hate to lose at some places. There's a certain gym in Columbia, South Carolina, that if your team is winning as they are the home team, they've got a phrase that they like to say: "We lose, we fight."
Wow.
And if your team happens to be the road team and are losing, they then switch it to: "We win, we fight."
So y'all fight?
They fight is the moral of that story. Yeah.
This is high school?
Nah, it's a college, Benedict College.
Oh, okay. Of course. Nah, that's funny though.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Chanting, as you said, raucously. We lose, we fight. We lose, we fight.
That would definitely throw you off if you're an opponent.
Yes.
Because we got to get home.
Elephants, when it comes down. Might have been a foul too, but letting them play in the last minute and a half. Down 2. Oh! Own goal. Still makes it in. I feel like that should be an interference, though, to slap the bat.
Yeah, I thought so. Macklin block.
Hold the ball.
They don't hear you. They want to
Nor
score.
do they care. They want to score. And just like that, the lead is up to 54 to 50. Less than 1 minute. Timeout on the court.
Real good game, especially by Lower Richland.
They've been
down
fighting
all game, stayed in it. Coach sitting there cool, calm and collected, just in his seat the whole game.
This is a full timeout.
As a coach, what are your thoughts, I guess, to the arguing that you do with the officials? Because clearly it's not going to change anything in the past. Are you kind of trying to posture them to get them in the mindset so that the next time they're aware of certain things that may or may not happen. You just kind of want your voice to be heard. What do you think goes through a coach's mind when they're arguing with officials well after a play?
It's nothing to argue about a lot. You know, you do that. You have to do the mind games before. You know, number 17, you know he travels a lot.
Plant that suggestive seed early on.
Number 3, he likes to push off on the rebounds. You got to watch number 3 pushes off on the rebounds, you know, that kind of stuff. Because after they make the call, they can't go back and reverse it.
Exactly.
So
exactly, and like you said, I see doing that a lot earlier on to kind of plant the seed or put the suggestive mindset in for, hey, that was such and such and such. They holding or they're doing such and such, and you missed it. But this late in the game, 39 seconds left. I think they're more inclined to kind of tune you out with your argument as opposed to anything else. So 39.7, 4-point game. Lower Richland Diamond Hornets up on top, the Camden Bulldogs. Great action so far in our third game. Let's see how this one pulls out as he brings it across court.
wow.
Knocks down to 3, 1-point game.
Basket by Israel Macklin.
Full court pressure. Able to get through the trap. 19 seconds. Swings it to the top. Misses the turnover. He's holding the ball. They are content. And then there is the foul. Number 13, Jordan Hunter.
Foul is on Jordan Hunter, his 5th.
And he is fouled out of the game.
Chip Brown to the line. Shooting a double bonus.
Headed to the line, shooting a double bonus. Number 5, Shib Brown.
Checking in for Camden, number 23, Ty Lee.
You want to knock down both of these to make them have to get that 3. Knocks the first. Still a 1-possession game. Now going back to what we talked about in a previous game, do you foul knowing that you're down by 3, or you're just saying, nah, go play basketball?
They got to make the shot.
Yeah. Leaves it short. Chance to win by 3. See if they're able to get a shot clean. 4 seconds. And we are tied.
Did I not call it at the end of the first half that Macklin was going to come in and show out?
And now it's time for overtime.
Which is something else I said I didn't want because we all want to go home.
I'm going to do a 4-minute overtime period. Now, I will say that this does, in my opinion, favor the Lower Richland Diamond Hornets. They've got the momentum. They were able to bring it back, and although they gave up the points necessary, Camden's got 2 of their main players that have now fouled out.
Yeah. They only need one person. They only need one person. That's Isaiah Macklin.
And so you think Macklin, number 1,
Israel Macklin,
is going to take it the way he needs to go.
He made all of the points down the stretch for them. Way to be prepared.
Abs. All right, here we go. Jump ball in overtime.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't see that happen. But here we go, calling out his play.
Screen. He calls for the screen.
Yeah. Didn't use it. Up and
Wow.
jump ball. The possession arrow favors the Lower Richland Diamond Hornets, so coming back down this way.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 1, Arturo Overton.
A little moisture on the floor, but referee takes care of it with his shoes.
Macklin brings it up court. Good pass. And the finish.
23, Ty Lee. He's coming into the action after the foul out, but next man up is definitely a principle that is a real thing.
See the three? Couldn't
This
see.
is just short. Online, but this is short. Good pass. Ooh, offensive foul. That elbow up high to the face, initiating that contact.
Foul is on Carmelo Adobe.
I think that would have been a penalty in rugby. No sport.
Hockey.
No sport that's cool. They would have stopped a boxing match for that. Like, hey.
Hey, that's a point.
Yeah.
Close. Good defense. Pulling up. 3-point. Macklin definitely wants the ball in his hands. Misses it short. Long, rather. Out of bounds. Camden ball. 1:50 left in overtime. Camden High up 57-55 over the Lower Richland Diamond Hornets. Substitution coming
Checking
in.
in for Camden, number 20, Jordan Krim.
Well, he walked
Oh my goodness.
over the back. Refs just letting him play a little bit at this point.
And so now we have the same situation that Lower Richland had.
With the offensive rebounding and turnovers and keeping it down on one end. And Camden's okay with it, especially if they're able to come away with this with points. They're okay with bleeding this clock. So far right now, 1 minute of game time. Timeout on the floor. Yeah, if the difference between this and that scenario where 3 minutes of game time were spent down here on the LR side is they came away with no points. They were down by 6 at the time, and although they kept getting turnover after turnover, offensive rebound after offensive rebound, they came away with no points, having not closed the lead. If they're able to get the 2 points here, they'll take all of that milk that they're able to kind of milk off that clock.
Something that did happen down there, though. They did get a lot of fouls.
That's true, and now
So
that's
now
affected.
it's
But
affected, yeah. So.
yeah, interesting to see. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in overtime. We've got a score of 57 Camden to 55 LR. Third annual Red Fox Showcase. It's man Big Cliff, host of Carolina Sports Talk, sitting alongside Brandon Pearson. We return back to the action. Camden looks to inbound. Travel. As he was leaning into the defender and the defender stepped back.
Oh,
It caused him to lose his footing, and that's caused the travel.
Arturo Overton.
Camden ball. That was almost a pretty play.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 15, Matthew Butler.
Both coaches out of their seats. One of them almost on the court. And now they're just going to milk some clock off of this. Down 30 seconds, and there he goes with the foul. Yeah, anytime they're doing that and you see them very visibly milking the clock, if it gets down to 30, that's the time.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's when you want to start getting them fouls in to give yourself a chance. Jordan Krim headed to the line, shooting 2. Both teams in the double bonus again. And just like that, even if he connects on the first, on the second, it's a one possession game. If you're LR in this instance, you want to drive it quickly. You want to, if you can possibly get an outlet, you want to get down there quick. Ooh, got to secure the rebound first. There we go. Move quickly. Here we go. 20 seconds. Ooh, big block.
That'll do you.
Missed it short. 10.3. Down 2. You want to foul instantly.
Checking in for Lower Richland, number 15, Matthew.
You want to foul instantly. Too much time, too much time.
Butler, his fourth.
Now, in reality, we've been kind to this referee crew all day.
Yep, I don't know what they're talking about, Cliff.
They've made a lot of really great calls.
Jordan Krim is at the line shooting 2.
That one was not one of them.
He just missed 2.
So let's see if he's able to connect. Hits the first.
Well, Cliff, like they say in the streets, the ball don't lie. He made it so.
Yeah, neither do my eyes, okay?
Yeah, it was a...
He lost the ball prior to the call. It's almost as if the ref was anticipating the foul. And he misses the second. 6 seconds. Can they get down quick enough? That's going to do it. No foul on the play.
And that's a final.
And that's our game. Final score. Camden High, 58. Lower Richland, 55.
And the coach is upset.
Politicking. And that's the game. A little controversy here at the end of our third matchup, but a good game nonetheless. Once again, final score 58-55. Camden on top. We'll pause for a moment and be back with you in the fourth game of our action here at the third annual Red Fox Showcase.